Hi, today is September 17th, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1448 for the year, Early Morning at the Pier. Using the silent language I usually use when I talk to birds, other non-human animals, and allegedly inanimate objects, I said to the East 34th Street Pier, "I've never before been here so early in the morning. This is so beautiful." "I know, right?" said the pier. "Look at that brightening sky and the mesmerizing undulations of the waves, and if you look closely you might see a duck." I didn't see a duck. "And listen to the sound of the gulls," I said. "How beautiful they are." The pier replied, "And just imagine how much more lovely the gulls would sound if that piece of shit blasting whatever that shit is that he is blasting out of his phone would just fucking use earphones." And I was like, "You got that right, pier, but I'm glad you were the one to say it." "Motherfuckers are fucking annoying," the pier said. "You got that right, pier," I said. "You got that right." Poem number 1449, Genial and Congenial. My conversation with the pier might have caused me to miss the boat. I made it, but I was the last one on, and I said to the man at the gate as I boarded, "Sorry to have made you wait." And the man said with a wide smile, "That's okay, we're here for you," which I found extremely genial and surprisingly congenial. But perhaps that is the kind of kindness that comes upon one naturally if one's job involves being on the river for much of the time. Or perhaps the genial and the congenial are drawn to, or called to, or driven to work on boats on rivers. I have never wanted to do that, but nor have I ever been described as genial or congenial. Please note that while I'm using the words genial and congenial more or less interchangeably, they actually have different meanings. Poem number 1450, She Liked. She liked what she saw, and she took what she liked, and she put on her shoes and hiked. She saw what she liked, and she liked what she took, and she closed and then opened her book. She liked what she wrote, and she wrote what she liked, and she put on her helmet and biked. She traveled the path of the short-necked giraffe, and gave up the ghost with a laugh. Poem number 1451, Further, Deeper. A little further and a little deeper. Keep creeping until you are redeemed. But don't creep in such a way as to creep yourself or anyone else out. Basically, creep without being creepy about it, if you can. Maybe you can't. So maybe forget the creeping. A little deeper and a little further. Burrow down into the depths like a mole or a worm until you find the source, but don't be too sneaky or squirmy or slimy. So yeah, maybe don't be like that. I think maybe it would be best to go further and deeper and to find redemption and the source you're looking for by being at least somewhat human. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1452, The Dunce Cap. He kept a dunce cap in a drawer by the bed, and he knew or suspected, and if he knew or suspected that he had displeased her, then after she left he would put it on and sit in the corner. How long he sat there would depend on how grievous his offense or offenses were. If neither of them had come, then 10 minutes. If he had come, but she hadn't, then 2 hours. Although it didn't actually redeem him, the dunce cap gave him a sense of having been redeemed, but he never told her about the dunce cap, for fear that she might approve. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.